Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Welcome, everyone. We are the Wild
Sorry.
Misfits. We're the Wild Misfits. We're here. We're playing the Storm King's Thunder. We got everybody together. Woohoo!
Yay!
We'll go around. I am Helix. I'll be your dungeon master today. We'll go around and introduce each other, starting with Jamie.
Hi, my name is Jamie. I play Zevin, who is a changeling druid. Justin, you go.
My name is Justin. I am playing Storm King's Thunder, so I'm playing Louis Chuck Lafleur. He's a goblin cleric, go.
My name is Ia. I am playing Stevie, who is a rock gnome sorcerer. Chat.
Chad? Oh, hey, I'm
Sorry.
Mitch. Sorry. No, I'm good. Hi, I'm Chad, played by Mitch. He is a barbarian who thinks he's a gnome. Or no, a rogue. Man, I am drunk right now on power. Let's go ahead and send it off to Jade.
Hi, I'm Jade. I play Lorelei Winters, a changeling bard warlock.
Alrighty. The last that we had left off, the party had taken care of some things over by Silvery Moon and Everlund, meeting with dwarven royalty, elven archmages, and also securing very powerful items in their fight against the giants. Rumors of the shattering of the ordning, the hierarchy of giants has spread throughout the land, and it seems that this group of individuals, who are officially known as Lorelei's Wild Misfits, but the proper noun in front of that has changed quite often depending on who you ask. But these
Definitely not a point of
Misfits
contention.
have found themselves in the midst of all of this, befriending a frost giant known as Harshnag, who has told them that he believes that they may find answers high up north in the spine of the world by the eye of the Allfather. Along the way, the party had learned that a brigand, a highwayman of sorts, known as Warvel the Weevil Forkbeard, had been possibly seen working one of the stables in Xanthal's Keep, just south of Mirabar. The party have made their way via teleportation, in fact, meeting with one of the Harples in Longsaddle and agreeing to being teleported to the Keep. You guys find yourselves on the outskirts of this this about Nightstone-sized village, but significantly more condensed than Nightstone even was. But the buildings themselves are taller, more built up. All of them have very steep, thick black roofs that you can imagine are very good at shedding snow during the long winter months. So far up here in the north. But the main kind of eye-drawing feature within this place is a very large keep that is situated here in the middle. The second thing is the very thick, large palisade wall that spans the entirety of this small little village, and the massive ballista that are positioned about every 30, 40 feet from each other. Currently all manned, with individuals keeping an eye out. They don't look like particularly alert, but they are, watching and looking. You guys find yourselves on directly in front of the city gates. You see some wagons slowly making their way to and from, in and out, rather, of the city. And it appears that individuals who are seeking to enter the place are being stopped and questioned by the guards.
Shall we? Oh, we have those two people with us, don't we?
Norma and Horace, yes. Two bounty hunters that you guys had recruited.
Is this standard for this place?
Well, we just came from here. It was like this when we got here. It's always been pretty built up. It's kind of designed to be like the southern defense of Mirabar. A lot of these folk are employed directly by the Martian of Mirabar.
I want to say Chad is looking up at the big spires going, oh my god, it's huge! And he's got Horace with him. He goes, Horace, you didn't tell me these places were so big. What's going on, buddy?
It's really big. I don't know how they get it that big, but they got it really big.
This is probably the biggest place I've been to in a while. Dude, you should have led with huge buildings. I would have been in so much faster.
Oh.
So, what is our story? Getting in. It looks like the security is quite tight.
Weary travelers heading north, looking for a place to stay.
Just be honest.
I'll look to Norma. But is the security specifically tight for a reason that you know of?
Not that I know of. They were... I assume it's pretty standard. Just making sure that there's, no ill goings-ons, but, I mean, I've never known a guard that couldn't be, paid to look the other way if the right amount was offered. And that's not just here, that's everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that, they weren't specifically looking for something. Make sure that we don't fit that description.
I mean, maybe they got word that, the Weevil's here. Who knows?
Ooh.
5,000 gold, that's an awful lot.
Just for
True.
clarity, we're outside of a wall right now. Like, we're heading to the gate.
Yep, but you can see through, like, the gate's wide open, you can see in, and so
Copy,
you can
copy.
see the buildings and the things. It's not like this place is buttoned up, but it does look like they've, they're taking note of who's coming and going.
Gotcha. In that case, Horace, oh my god, there's buildings huger on the inside. Take me on the inside, man. And I start heading to the gate.
Okay. And Norma's like, no, Horace, what the fuck?
Well, that's gonna go well.
It's just, she's like trotting after him. You have to wait in line as a wagon pulled by a couple horses. Looks like it has some produce on it. Manages to head inside, and then the guards. You walk up to the guard. A well-built, later in like early 50s human man. Hard to tell what his hair looks like underneath the helmet. Has a bit of a stern look, but he's like, "Well met, travelers."
Hi.
What
I'm bouncing like a little kid trying to get on a line for a roller coaster.
He like looks at you and then like looks behind you like, where's the adults?
I'll just kind of like.
Chuck puts up his hand.
Nope.
He he kind
Good
of
day, sir.
looks at Chuck like and kind of cocks an eyebrow a little bit.
Never seen a cleric before.
Good day, milady. What brings you all to Mirabar? Business or not Mirabar? Xanthos Keep. Business or pleasure?
I guess pleasure would be the word of choice. We're making a trip north, and we're hoping to stay for a couple nights as we pass through.
Very well. Might I recommend the western section for... He just kind of looks at you all, save for Chad. All of the rest of you look, pretty well dressed and nice. Even Norma and Horace aren't in like, squalor. They have fairly nice leathers and things on. Might I recommend the western side of the city? It is more kinder to affluent individuals such as yourselves.
Does that mean they have big buildings over there as well?
Chad, darling, the quicker we get through this conversation, the quicker I get to take you inside to see the other big buildings.
Just don't let me talk anymore.
Keep an eye on them, please.
Oh, always.
All right. And your name, or the name of your crew, either will work.
I'm Lorelei Winters, and we are the Wild Misfits.
And then I do the Lorelei Winter.
How rude of me, and I pull out one of my Chad business cards and I hand it to him.
He takes it. I imagine it's probably like all crumpled up too. Like he has to unfold it.
It's definitely got bent edges.
Lorelei Winters. I've heard of you. Will you be performing tonight?
Oh, yes, if there's a free space, I'd happily.
The Timbered Crags. It is the nicest inn on the western side. I highly recommend it.
I look at Stevie real quick in my excitement. I'm like, got that? Okay.
Well, hopefully we'll see you there.
Yes. Good. Well met. Please come in. As he opens the doors.
I let out an
Appreciate it.
audible.
I immediately link arms with you and just kind of keep you tempered, and we just move steady.
Norma is like holding on to the back of Horace's breeches, like, dude, you've been here before. But he's just like he's like infected by Chad's excitement. Like Horace doesn't even know what he's excited for. He's just like, oh, you know, yeah. And they're just feeding off each other as
we're vibrating with excitement
Yeah.
just to be in this town.
Yeah. As you walk in, there are 2-3 story tall buildings, all with like very narrow and steeped roofs. You see different sections. To your immediate right, you see a fairly rundown looking establishment that looks kind of rough and tumble, called the Falling Orc. It looks to be.
Ominous.
It looks to be an inn slash tavern. You see a number of people drinking and kind of milling about on the inside. Just around, you can tell that there's a stable behind this one as well. Continuing on, you can begin walking around the actual keep itself. A very large, the epitome of what you imagine like a medieval castle looking, with the 4 round parapets on either side, circulated walls with arrow slits and the like. Can Lorelei and Zevin make history checks? Stevie, you can make a history check too if you want. Chad and Chuck, you have no reason to know this information.
14 for Zevin.
Okay.
22 for Lorelei.
22. Okay.
3.
3. Okay.
Just like, oh,
Yeah.
pretty here.
Stevie.
Stevie's in this.
Shiny.
Yeah. Stevie also caught the Chad excitedness. She's infected just as well. I imagine Sea Monkey is just prancing as well, just kind of enjoying himself. Lorelei and Zevin. Zevin, you're not exactly sure how many people would be stationed within the keep, but you imagine it's well over 100. Lorelei, you've heard rumors that this keep can easily hold 150, a garrison of 150, and often keeps that within the castle itself. You look around and you're kind of a little shocked because, man, there can't be more than like 150, 200 villagers that even live here. Like, this is a very well defended little village.
Mm-hmm.
as you continue on to the west of this little village, a couple 100 feet or so, it starts to get significantly nicer, much like some of the houses that you guys came across in Golden Fields that were, on the nicer side of things. And one stands out as a very large, log cabin esque, but the logs are stacked in a very asymmetrical kind of style, almost like a modern art museum that you see nowadays, where the buildings kind of don't quite make sense and things aren't really where they need to be. But it is listed as the Timber Crags. You can see a nice little fountain with a circular driveway. You can see that there's a stable just off to the left, or the right rather, of the entrance of this place as well. So you guys get kind of, within a quick 10-minute span, kind of do a little bit of a circle around the city and kind of get the layout. What do you want to do?
I would like to say, I would like to say, Lorelai literally turned away for 1 second to read that Timber Crags and turned back. And it will be almost like Chad, Horace, and Stevie all have shirts that says, "I heart Xander's Keep." We all look like tourists now.
If you guys have 3 gold pieces, you can...
I do have 3 gold pieces.
Yeah, go ahead and deduct that. You definitely have a little, a flag with Xanthal's Keep logo on it. There was a shirt that has the image of Xanthal, a very well-known, ancient, well-known ranger, holding back a bow, and he's just ripped to shit, just standing, very proudly in a fighting position.
Amazing. All right, now I have 7.
Lorelai notices this and then just kind of sighs, rolls her eyes. I will not be replenishing your beer funds just because you are irresponsible with your own gold.
We all
silence is deafening.
No, I got this. I turn to him and go, "Worth it. All right, we got to go do something. I'll see you guys later."
I send a message as you're running away, so to make sure you fucking hear me, behave. We're still on mission.
Yeah. I got. Can I say we recruited Horace to come help us?
Oh no, yeah. Horace is going to go with you, and Norma is she'll look at you, Lorelai, and just shrug, and she'll take off after Horace.
We've already got Horace in on the bit. We're like, okay, Horace, here's what we do: we make sure we get as many people, and we're just praising Lorelai Winters. It's just going to be the best time. Also, people just love talking to us. It's so fun.
I love Lorelai.
Then you're gonna do great at this.
Oh, he takes off or reaches into his bag, and he has some merch that he's made. It says Lorelai Winters, but it's spelled wrong, and the T is upside down. He did his best.
Spelled perfectly.
He starts to try to put it on, but then realizes he still has his leathers on, so he's like, and he ties it around his head instead.
My man.
Okay, what do we do?
Now we just let everyone know that she's playing at the Craggy Timbers tonight.
He just reaches over and just grabs somebody walking by. Hey!
Love the energy.
Lorelai Winters is playing somewhere tonight. And they're like, what? He's just throws them away.
All right. Horse. So good. Love the energy. Love what you're doing. Love everything about it. Let's try less physical, more loud. Let them know what's happening.
Okay.
All right. All right. Also,
we just tell them she's playing tonight.
Yeah, at the...
He just keeps staring at you.
Correct. Creaky Timbers.
Creaky Timbers. Okay.
Just say Timbers. Just say at the timber
At
place.
the Timbers place. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Nailed it.
Hi.
Also, Stevie, we need to go find a place to make merch.
Mhm. Let's go. Oh, where did we get our shirts? I
I-
imagine.
I will remind you.
You guys made a business agreement
I was
with
gonna
the
say, I'll remind
Oh, right.
you. You guys made a proprietary agreement with that dude. So
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say you can't do it. I'm just saying, like, remember that because I'm sure the players don't, but the characters definitely would because it literally just happened yesterday.
Yeah. We made him an honor. We made him a official Lorelei Winters. All right, you're right. So we need to find somebody affiliated with him.
Or you can just choose a different type of product. That has
That's what
nothing
I
to do
was
with
gonna
leather.
Well, I'm gonna roll a performance check for Horace.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He definitely.
I'd like to
has-
say I gave him the help action.
All right, so that's not at disadvantage now. I'm gonna. I'm gonna roll with your misfit dice that you guys got me.
Oh.
Okay, awesome. A 6.
I was gonna say. I bet you it's a 6.
Minus 2 is 4. So,
Oh.
just like in the background of whatever you guys are actually doing, there's a group of people that are like running away from Horace as he's chasing after them, trying to like, hey guys, I gotta tell you something.
This is the greatest thing we've ever done.
So, whatever you guys are doing for the rest of your time here in Xanthal's Keep until the performance night, that'll just randomly happen
Awesome.
Background.
in the background.
Oh yes, this makes me happy. Okay, so I turn to Stevie and go, okay, now that he's gone to start, Stevie, what do we want to make for this specific town? Like, we got the flags and stuff in the other place, and we'll make sure we promote that. Are we doing cups or chalices?
Oh, cup.
Okay, so now we have to go find a blacksmith, I believe?
Or what's easier?
Pottery? I'm going to guess pottery.
Make an investigation.
Or-
How about an investigation check while you guys are going
Sure.
around?
9?
7.
7. Okay.
If we do like leather, I'm just trying to think of what like
No, we-
bracelets.
We had the leather person on the last one.
You run into a.
Oh, we
very-
did leather in them.
Yeah, you run into a
Okay.
very similar situation as you did in Long Saddle. Of this isn't a big place. There isn't a place that's like really set up to do any kind of mass scale
Mhm.
quick thing.
What about cookies?
Bakery. Let's go.
There is a bakery. That is a thing.
Okay, should we make them like Eras Tour cookies?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We enter the bakery.
All right. You enter the bakery and you see a human man and a halfling woman working in the back of a kitchen. They seem to be not incredibly busy, but they are both actively doing something. You see the woman has that that long paddle, and she's like moving bread around within the oven. You see the man is currently like working on some dough. It looks like a real difficult process as he's just like slapping the shit out of it on a like a flat board. I don't know why they do that with dough. I know it's a thing, so that's the extent of my bread making knowledge. But he is like aggressively kneading this dough as he sees you both walk in. Oh, good morning. Good morning. How may I help you?
Hello, good kind sir. By the way, nice gluten making over there. I appreciate the technique of slapping it down and making the gluten extra strong inside of your bread while the yeast rises.
That's
nice way to get a nice strong gluten.
I had been doing this for years. I didn't even know why. What do you need?
Well, we are here. I don't know if you've heard of her. Pull out another card. Give it to him.
Lorelei Winter. Blair.
They both like take the card. He looks at his wife. He shows it to her. She like takes a moment and moves up a little bit. Never heard of her. Sorry.
Well, you're in a treat because she's the fastest rising star in all of the land right now. And we are here to help make a proposition for you to make cookies for her show tonight so we can sell them and give you more business.
Wanting an order of cookies. All right. What?
Not only do we want an order of cookies, we want to make you an official cookie maker for Lorelei Winters.
He like looks at you and like kind of squints his eyes a little bit. Make a persuasion check with it would be a disadvantage. It's going to be a straight roll because you got Stevie there helping.
Say less. Oh, okay. Hold on. Persuasion.
Yeah.
Ooh, +1. 19.
19.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was worried I would have a -1.
What kind of official cookie business are you talking about?
You would be making fiddle-shaped cookies.
And what we're going to do is we're going to send everyone towards you being the official baker of Lorelei Winters. So if anyone needs Lorelei Winter cookies, they have to come to this town. Once again, boosting your economy.
Okay. And you're wanting to then invest, I assume, in this process.
7 gold pieces on me that says we get a batch tonight. And that way, when we sell it, everyone has to come to your town to get the official Lorelei Winter cookies.
7 gold pieces. She looks at him. That'll get you 3 dozen cookies. You're wanting them fiddle-shaped. That will... Oh... Can you make it 10? It will take a little bit of extra time to get the shape just the way that you want them.
I turn to Steve.
Do they have sparkles?
Do you guys have sparkles?
We heard her the first time. Yes, we have. We have sparkles. Yes, little crystallized sugar bits.
And I'm like, I think if they give the sparkles, then we can do 10.
The sparkles make it 10.
Okay. Muriel, will you work on drafting up your design with them, making sure that it is what they want, and we can get it done. What time do you need these by?
I look at the watch that I don't own. I would say probably around 7 o'clock tonight.
Oh, all right. We should be able to get those done by 7. 3 dozen cookies.
Now, with this being said, would you take 1 gold piece off if we gave you VIP access to the game show tonight?
Oh, I don't think that would be necessary, my dear. If this venture proves fruitful, perhaps we can have other discussions, but yes, we can get you 3 dozen cookies for tonight. Muriel will come around. She's this real pleasant-looking, kind of plump halfling lady. She has a book that she sets down on a table and pulls up a little stool and stands on it. She begins flipping through, and she pulls out a piece of paper and is looking off of drafts that she has already done of some other work. And she quickly draws up a little fiddle-shaped cookie, and then she makes a couple lines. She's like, we can make the strings appear to be made of a sugared glass, and we have a very special little frosted sugar cubes, sugar crystals, that once it is applied to the sugar glass, it is snapped. It will give a little pop.
So the best things I've ever seen.
All right. They just need a name. Winter's Snap.
I've never it's that moment in anime where the eyes pop open and they're the cutest moments ever. both Stevie and I together look.
Yes. She'll look over to her husband, who's already getting the ingredients into a very large pan. Dear, this might actually work out. Come for the one and only Winter Snaps.
You're already on it. You got it. We'll start up a draft.
As he's stirring the ingredients, he's like, "Wouldn't it be Winter's Snapped?" And she's like, "Oh, well, we'll worry about that when the time comes." He just rolls his eyes. They're buying 3 dozen cookies. That's good enough for me. As he just continues working. Doesn't seem too enthused by this.
Do you guys also ship out? Because I have a feeling you guys are going to be shipping a lot of these cookies.
Normally our customers come to us. We'll have them ready by 7. If you can come and pick them up by then.
Oh yeah, no. Tonight, I mean in the future. You have no idea what's about to happen.
Oh, all right. I suppose we might be able to hire some hands if things really pick up. Buy a horse and carriage. We'll just see. We have the 3 dozen cookies for now.
This is gonna be so sick. So sick. You guys, great. And then I hand my 7 gold to Stevie and I said, I don't do math well.
Then I just I do the rest. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Takes your 7 gold out, Chad. Stevie 3.
I already deleted it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Just pick them up by 7. They know your names, Chad and Stevie.
And then we go back out and start our normal making our way downtown.
Exit out, and in the background there's come to Lorelai's throne. While
that man doing work.
While all of that is happening, Lorelai, Chuck, and Zevin, you guys are. We left you off, a little bit back in time, in front of the Timbered Crags. You wanted to head here, or maybe to the other place? Where you want to go?
Well, thank God it's only the adults in the room. Oh, hey, Zevin.
What?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I love the idea that Zevin is so stoic, but that broke him.
I feel like Bill Butt was definitely in character.
Yeah.
Why don't we book our rooms and make sure that there's availability for the stage tonight? Because we know that the others are bringing everyone that they can here.
I'm assuming we want to do a really late show.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Prime time.
All right. That sounds about
All right.
Norma will come back. I couldn't catch him. What are we doing?
We're going to book some rooms and see if there's an open slot for tonight for a performance. And then after that's taken care of, we can start investigating.
Oh, we're not just gonna start investigating. We're gonna come and make a big scene in the middle of the town and everything. Okay, you go do
See,
that.
Norma, you need to understand though, like it's much easier for us to bring everybody here and ask them questions here than it is to run around town.
And once they're supplied with libations, they talk more freely.
Also, if with the giant distraction, it might actually bring Weevil out to actually be doing something outside of the event.
And consider, quite a lot of people have come to hunt this to Weevil down. How about we let him come to us?
Well,
We'll see if it works.
did we have like a legit description of what he looks like, or from the poster or whatever it is?
Yeah, from the poster.
Yeah.
He is a dwarven man with black hair, long black hair, real greasy, kind of balding a little bit on the sides. He has a very pronounced forked beard as well, that kind of like is split down the middle with different beads and things. He has a pretty significant couple scars on his face as well.
The scars.
He's also covered in like shitty tattoos, like old
Prison tats?
no, more like old timey sailor tats, like like what you would see on pirates. Like none of it makes any sense, but it's just like all over their body. Oof.
Well, is there? I'm gonna look at Norma. You haven't come across him or anything and lost him along your searches?
No,
No.
I was shocked that when you said he was here. Horace and I just came from here a day or two, or was it 2 days before we got to Long Saddle.
Yeah, the only reason why I ask is this place is well guarded, quite well, and for him to, walk in the open, blend in with the people, has to be somewhat good at disguising himself or not being exactly what is being described of him. So the way to finding people like that is through unconscious mannerisms, the way they walk, the way fidgets, the way stuff like that.
What they drink.
What they drink, little habits. That's the key, because like again, look at this place. You think a fugitive with a bounty like that would just go unnoticed for extended periods of time?
Well, he is well known for his love of fire brandy.
Fire brandy.
So I'd keep an eye out for that. I mean,
Is there a place that sells that here?
I know that the Falling
Yes, we
Orc
could ask.
does. I mean, Horace and I we're not flush like you all are. Apparently, we're gonna have to stay at the Falling Orc. This place is too pricey for us.
Okay. Well. Okay. That's maybe enough for me to go off of.
Okay.
I wonder if we purchase a stock of fire brandy at Lorelai's show, and it's half price tonight.
That would be very expensive.
You'd have to. Clear
there's
that.
about 5,000 reasons why I would.
You'd have to clear that with the proprietor of the inn, but I might be able to do something like that.
So what do we want to do first? We want to go check in?
Yes, please. I'll be checking in and making sure that they have an available slot. Otherwise, this planning is for naught.
That's fair.
You walk through the large doors of the Timber Cragged and standing at the front desk in a very nice kind of like open-chested suit a little bit. You see a male, probably about half-elf, hair done up in a bit of a pompadour, very thin mustache that's very well maintained. He has a beautiful, amber-colored eyes. It just kind of stands there. Ah, welcome, travelers. My name is Lorvoral Skorvo. Lorvoral Skorkov.
Marbles in your mouth?
Yep. Train in Spain. Falls mainly in the plains. Uh,
Yeah.
that's their name.
Well,
You-
Laurel.
Actually got the spelling right.
You
Uh,
you may call me Lore.
Good day, Law. I'm Lorelei Winters, and we are the Wild Misfits. We're hoping to book rooms and perhaps perform here tonight. There's an open slot available.
Ah, yes. Miss Winters, tales of your performances have reached my ears, to be sure. I did not know that you were heading this way. Are you coming from the north or from the south?
We're coming from the south, heading north, but we figured we'd stop in on the way and have a couple nights of actual rest before we make the arduous journey.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Well, my dear, your reputation precedes you, so I most certainly can free up a space later for a performance later tonight. Does the 8 o'clock hour suit you?
Well, that would be splendid. I appreciate it quite a great deal.
We may have our house bard open for you, and then announce your presence. If you wish to keep it a secret, I know some of you performers are.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's kind of out of our hands. It's already being announced.
So we should expect a large crowd then, I am certain.
Usually, yes. Sincerest apologies. We have a couple of we are the Misfits for a reason.
Oh, do not apologize. We have a traditional take of a 60-40 split. The house will take 60, and you will take 40% of the earnings for the night. This includes both bar and door prices.
Oh, fabulous! That's quite generous. I appreciate it.
Any
Let's carry fire brandy.
Unfortunately, we do not. Many of our clientele see it as a lower level drink. I myself find it to be quite embracing on a cold winter's night here in the north, but it is not a very popular item, so we do not carry it. I believe
Who
that
could I convince to bring fire brandy in for the night?
I would be the one that would require convincing.
All right. Um, what is it going to take for you to bring fire brandy in for the night? I'm hoping to kind of help you out here, and we hear that the people that usually like to come to our show, fire brandy fans.
Make a oh man.
I'm going to give myself guidance on this one.
And Bardic.
Make oh man, it was gonna be persuasion until you threw in that her fans are fire brandy fans, because
Yeah,
that's kind of a fib.
yeah, that's fair.
I mean, there probably are some fire brandy fans, but like I don't like it's not enough that Chuck. So
No, it's a complete bold-faced lie. No, yeah,
I'm gonna
absolutely.
say deception check, but you have all of your bonuses.
All right. Oh fuck, that's not gonna help. Nothing I do there.
Nothing.
No, no. Even if I. Okay, so Bardic is how much?
Mine's a D8.
Fuck. Well, maybe.
Just do it. Just do it.
9 plus 3 is 12. 12.
12.
Yeah, it was a really bad roll. Oh, sorry, 13.
Okay.
Sorry, it was my check was 4 plus 9.
He looks at you. If you supply the brandy yourself, I will allow it in my establishment. But I would like 2 nights of performances from Miss Winters. I've heard that is a rarity in her
It is indeed.
travels. I
How,
would
how,
like
how,
to set my establishment apart from the others. The only place that Lorelei Winters has performed at twice.
In that case, how do you feel about a 50-50 for 2 nights?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Lorelei.
Okay.
can I give you
Please.
guidance before the check, or is it too late?
She
I rolled.
didn't roll yet.
All right, guidance.
I might not even need the guidance. Okay. Sorry, I don't have an extra monitor. Persuasion is +7, so 25.
Oof.
25. He holds your gaze for a second, Lorelei, keeping that eyes kind of narrowed a little bit, weighing you up, and then a very gracious smile crosses over his face. A shrewd negotiator, to be sure. You are
Why, thank you.
You are more than just a pretty face, my dear. He reaches out to shake your hand.
I have moments, and I'll shake it back.
Well, I will be sure that our house bard is notified, and as a token of good faith, he reaches down below and pulls out a pretty large key and hands it to you. The suite on the top floor. It should suit you and all of your friends.
You are the most gracious host. We will drop some things and I guess go find some fire brandy for you.
Very well. I will see you tonight. I have some things to move around as he just kind of almost glides off in the very kind of tall, like Jack Skellington almost, as he just kind of like moves around just very gracefully. Begins getting people in line and moving tables and getting things ready.
All right, shall we?
Oh, absolutely.
Should
Do I want to find fire brandy? Yeah, I want to find fire brandy.
You cannot drink it all.
I don't want to find fire brandy anymore.
All right. Well, let's check some of the more seedier districts. Perhaps get some information, start the investigation, and procure some fire brandy.
Oh, that's my sort of town. All right.
We were told that this evil guy was supposed to be around stables, right? There's stables attached to this inn?
Yep.
It's very unlikely that he might be at this one versus the other one. But should we not ask about potential employment of someone by this description?
Not if they've been here for a long time. If we're going to investigate this establishment itself, I would recommend that we do it the day we're leaving.
True. But at the same time, maybe the establishment might appreciate being made aware that they potentially have a fugitive in their employment.
Why don't we wait? Okay, then how about let's wait till tomorrow, once we garnered a little bit more information, to see if that's the case. It's also entirely possible that this man has something on whatever establishment he's being employed at that would prevent them from aiding us.
True. Okay. I agree. We will wait to question.
Please get the information that we're doing 2 nights to Stevie and Chad, please.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll send us something.
Oh, before you do, hey, could you let them know about the fire brandy as well? That we're looking for like a boatload of it for tonight, and that they should probably tell people that we're going to be featuring some fire brandy.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
Okay, I will message sending to Stevie. Change of plans. We'll be performing for 2 nights at the Timbered Crags. If you're able, please procure some fire brandy. It will be featured. Oh,
Wow, good job.
Well done.
Chad, Chad,
that never happened.
the Lorelai says that she's gonna perform for 2 nights, and
What?
then
We never do 2
and then
nights. This is crazy.
and then we have to do fire brandy. We have to
Fire
find
brandy.
fire brandy.
Oh my god, this is huge. This is big. This must be a huge show. Oh my god, this is so special. All right, we got to do it. We got to find the fire brandy. We got to invite everyone. Man, these cookies are going to go so fast. They're going to need to get another batch tomorrow. Oh my god, there's so much we can do. Change of plans, everyone. Remember I was saying 1 night only? Guess what? We're doing 2 nights now.
Real quick, both of you make a persuasion check.
Who are we persuading?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everybody.
The world.
Oh, that's really nice. That's 17.
Oh, nice.
16.
Okay.
Nice.
You, I mean, just like everywhere that you guys seem to go, people are very much paying attention to you, and, you see several people just like pull out like little day planners and like pencil in, like change of plans, like scratch out something else, like go to see Lorelai. And as you guys are traveling around, there is a bit of a buzz, kind of following you almost.
Laser Fire Brandy will be featured. I don't know if it's going to be for both nights or first night, but there's going to be something special in the first night and definitely something special in the second night. Lorelai Winters. And don't forget to put in your orders for your flags, which we will have specially shipped from what is it, Long Saddle?
Long saddle.
Yeah, Long Saddle. You'll get your specialty made flags. Put in your order, and the shipment will come when it is done. And we will be featuring tonight the Lorelai Winters exclusive cookies that come from here.
Yay, cookies!
I can't
For the
believe you
17, he has to say yay cookies.
I'm
I
sorry?
can't believe you successfully used the Himalayan voice for Chad.
And if you want to go faster, let me hear you scream!
Oh god. Awesome.
All right.
Chad is slowly becoming the world's best carny.
No, I mean, there wasn't anything slow about this.
Fell into this so naturally.
This just happened. It just was. We go to a new town. Hey, everybody!
Step right up, Lorelai Winters. The second we procure a ride, it's gonna be game over.
What it really was you saw that boat, and then that's like it was already kind of a thing before, but then you saw that boat and you're like, all right, cool. The switch only goes up to 10. Nope, just fucking rated to 11. Let's
You know
go.
when they say don't let art and real life mold? Well,
all right. Oh my god. Can I get investigation checks from everybody? I'll try to get us back on the rails for a second.
Thank you.
oh, okay. Do I have a -1 to a 19?
16.
I do, 18.
15.
9.
no.
Only a 7 for me.
Okay. Lorelai, you
No.
and Zevin, having a hard time like getting people's attention because they're so excited about the performance for tonight that they're like, oh yeah, we're not worried about that. We're just gonna like completely and like even some of the people like don't believe that you're actually Lorelai. Like they're like, oh no, you can't. Oh, she's performing. She wouldn't be out in the streets like this. But luckily, Chuck, you're like you can almost smell the fire brandy around, and you guys use Chuck's nose to get
just follow your nose.
to the falling orc, and you arrive there at the same time that Chad and Stevie get there. As you guys kind of all meet up, there's like Lorelei, you see like a group of people just like run like from across the way, and you see Horace chasing after them like, "Oh, come back!"
No, I'm gonna go, Horace, it's 2 nights now! It's 2 nights now!
Comes to a slide stop in the middle of the street. 2 nights?
You're
Hey,
doing great.
guys!
And we're not worried about that.
Nope, not even a little bit. Could not be more happy.
That's future misfit problems.
All right.
Shall we procure some fire brandy?
Let's do it.
While all this chaos is going on, Zevin is going to be just scanning people and crowds looking for these descriptions.
Okay. Make a perception check for me, Seven. This is specifically going to be on your walk from the Tippered Crags to here.
It was a 21.
21? Okay. You see a few dwarves, but nobody that immediately matches that description. Really nobody with like the right scars or colored hair. It is colder up in this climate, so the tattoos may be a bit difficult to use as identifiers. So you're probably going to have to rely on facial features and that kind of thing. But
is there potentially anybody who looks like not as casual, like they look more uncomfortable?
I mean, as you get into like the seedier sections, you definitely see some shady figures, but nobody that matches that description. Probably just cut purses looking for opportunities, but seeing your crew all walking together definitely aren't going to try to fuck with you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
What would I have to roll to see if I feel the cold?
Constitution.
Okay.
7, make another perception check as you guys will walk into the establishment.
13 on this one.
Okay.
I'm definitely cold.
Okay. Yep. Chad's just now starting to shiver a little bit. You guys push through the kind of saloon style double doors into this kind of run down little saloon, not unlike the Beasts Inn in Long Saddle. A little bit bigger and with a raised second floor where you imagine there are rooms, but there's a little balcony that kind of overlooks the dance hall. Behind the bar, you see a very, very large half ogre female. Massive underbite with tusks kind of jutting up just a little bit underneath of her eyes, but she has like very much done up her makeup in the best way that she can, but with big sausage fingers it's probably a little bit difficult. She has her hair, which is a pure white color, just kind of all luscious and flowing down around her, and she wears like a really, really busty bodice that kind of hoists these massive boulders of press that she has, and a barmaid's dressed with a bartender's bib on as she sees you all walk in. Ah, welcome. This is the Falling Orc. How can I help you all?
I reach over and close Chuck's mouth, and then I go, I was like, you got this, buddy.
We're looking for a drink.
Oh, aren't you adorable? Well, take a seat, travelers. What are you all drinking?
Well, he's looking a bit cold. I think he's looking for some fire brandy.
We got fire brandy. Yes, we got fire brandy. Just one for the big guy.
Oh no! There's
turn
a
to
round going on.
More accurately, we're hoping to procure maybe a crate or two of your bottles. Bottles? Jugs? Whichever.
I have some.
Hold on. The second you
We're-
say jugs, I
we're
want to have
really-
everyone look at you. Excuse us?
She doesn't catch
It goes. It goes over Chuck's head. I don't get it.
Uh,
Oh, jugs! Oh,
hold on.
And then we all look at you.
Twice.
Barrels.
Twice it goes over her head. She just like looks a little confused. Well, I have several cases of bottles and a couple spare kegs as well. You're looking to buy them all?
What would that cost us?
Well, if you're looking for crates, there's about 9 bottles in a crate. I normally sell a bottle for 10 gold pieces, so we'll call it 90 gold for a crate. For a cask, you get you significantly more of the alcohol, but harder to upsell, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be 150 gold pieces per cask. Would get you about 50 or so good drinks.
Hmm. And you, sorry, apologies. So a cask has more drinks available in it than 9 bottles does?
Yes.
Okay.
It is quite large. I don't think that, well, she points to Chad. That big hunk of man meat probably could. Well, I'm talking about you, honey. Yes.
what's the opposite of flicking the ear?
Smack in the butt.
It's a smack in the butt, and it's guidance.
Well, I mean, I have been known to handle my liquor.
Where's the party?
I'm very distracted at the moment.
We'll be... Go ahead.
I think there's a Lorelei.
She like leans on the edge of the bar, just looking at you, Chad. Like now realizing that she makes you uncomfortable, and she's just kind of leaning into it.
So my I Heart Xanthal shirt is definitely too tight for me, and you can definitely tell. Like you can see the very cold nipples.
Probably little lines of sweat starting to form. Just
there's definitely sweat.
It stains, yeah.
And Lorelai just kind of didn't pay attention to that question. She's looking to Zevin and Chuck, being like, "Do we think 2 casks? Then it's probably about 100 drinks."
How many people, Garrett? How many people can fit inside the Craggy Timber Craggy? Roughly.
Roughly, probably 75 or more. It'll be cramped.
How much can we?
It just depends on how tightly they pack people in.
We need at least enough for 75.
Yeah, it
Dave?
should be about 2 casks.
Yep.
And honestly, if we keep it kind of exclusive, then it'll be probably a higher sell. Oh, wait, we're trying to pitch it. Oh, that's going to hurt so much. 3 casks then? Can we even carry 3 casks?
It's
We're talking about. Yes, I can carry 3 casks.
You can probably carry 2. I don't know if you can carry the 3rd.
I'll let you.
we
borrow,
can carry the 3rd.
I'll let you borrow a wagon from my stable.
Oh, that's
That's
very nice of
nice.
you. Thank you.
The second you said, "Can we carry 3?" I flexed and my shirt ripped, and now I'm wearing a muscle shirt. I'm like, "Excuse me."
Azarstra is her name. She would have introduced herself. I forgot to do it.
Smitten by him again.
Yeah, she like straightens up, and it's just like, oh my.
Yeah, I can carry 3. Just absolutely, and I like am like somehow light have shone through, and I'm being hit with like that Adonis glow, and I've got that wrestler sweat already happening.
It's the guidance from Chuck. It's worked its way from your butt all the way around you.
I'm like, do you got one right now? And I start curling whatever I can in front of me.
Put me down! Put me down!
That
Oh my
that was fantastic. She
Somehow I got a bar towel around my neck.
she's just like, well, you said this is happening at the Timber Crags, though.
Yeah, that's where our
Where
performance
does
starts
she-
tonight.
Well, I'm just thinking that I'm certainly going to be out of business that night. No one's going to come here when they know when there's a party or whatever happening at the Crags.
Are we spending 3 nights here?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't want to
You know,
exhaust you.
I do want to tell you, I don't want to speak for Lorelai, but she's never done a day show before.
no. We're not doing a day show. We have so many things we need to be doing, darling.
I would be happy with another 50 gold on top of. Are you getting 1 or 2 or 3?
I think we'll go with 3. So you're requesting about 500 gold pieces, 3 casks.
Yes, I think that would cover any losses that I would incur on those 2 days.
I connect my mind with Chuck. Son of a bitch. If we
It's
need to
worth
go-
it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
What if
Ah,
instead of up front, if you help us with advertisement to get it going, maybe we'll give you a piece of the liquor sales, and it's to get money, a bunch of your money back.
I flick Seven's ear.
I'm with Zevon.
That would be an agreement that you already have with.
If
Exactly.
we get-
Crags. I can't get involved in that.
let me
Well, it would
reword
just-
this then.
Oh,
If we get what we need out of this, then we'll give you a cut.
No.
The 50 gold pieces sounds lovely. We'll gladly give you the 500 for the 3 casks.
I start curling Chuck again.
She just nods and she says, "All right, you big one, come with
Yes. Okay.
me." No.
Oh.
You. She points to you, to Chad,
Mhm.
the one that could cut glass right now.
I could crush glass. I don't have anything. You know what?
That's not what she means.
I'll get Larg to bring the wagon around. He'll.
I'm
load
bouncing my pecs.
it. Oh my.
Is anybody else concerned that she's taking Chad into a back room to?
Oh, I'm assuming Stevie went.
I don't think Stevie wants to go.
No, I don't
Speak
think
for
I would
Stevie,
be
but
like,
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
No,
I like the idea that Laura's like, I think Stevie went, and Stevie's like, I'm right here.
it's
I
like, what do
sometimes
you
assume
mean?
Stevie goes to Chad.
I'm like, not an eyelash. Look down. Like, I'm
While that interaction was happening, though, Chuck, I still haven't disconnected from your brain, so you hear me being like, "Oh, sweet gods, one cask is for me only."
Chad, give me an athletics check.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Jesus.
Oh.
You still have guidance.
I'm gonna need it. What is my guidance?
Or
Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, that's 4. That gives me 14.
14.
Hey.
Okay.
That's 3 plus 7 plus 4.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Chad, this is way harder than you expected, and it's the sloshing around of the liquid that you didn't anticipate, and you almost.
I'm sorry. I thought you. Oh, okay, thank God. I'm carrying stuff. All right, continue.
Oh.
I thought that was the thing too.
Yeah, you made that way too
would be-
ambiguous on that.
Right.
I believe that would be a performance check.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
It's like athletics. Oh my.
Hold on, I gotta see. Do I have advantage
want
on
details.
strength checks? I think I.
bounces on you.
Hold on. Do I have advantage on strength checks?
You know that barn that you open up in Baldur's Gate that you regret opening?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's,
I
that's
just wanted to make sure. Woo! Okay, guys. Okay.
no.
I've already erased the 500 gold from my inventory, so I hand it
All right.
over.
Picking up these casks, Chad, are significantly more difficult than you anticipated. It's the sloshing around of the liquid that almost gets you, and you almost drop the first one. As you're walking it out of the little slidey door of the warehouse in the back of the place, you see as you're getting ready to put it into a wagon. The individual pulling up a wagon is a stubby little dwarven man. Number of scars on his face, a short black beard that's like real patchy and unkempt, completely shaved bald head as he just kind of rides up. Zarstra? Lark, yes. Would you mind helping this fit young man with a couple more casks? Buying 3. Deliver them to the Tempered Crags once you're loaded. I'm sure this young man can help you.
By the way, I have no chill and I'm not subtle.
Mm-hmm.
I did not hear a single word you said.
Okay. She just like pinches your butt as she walks by and just kind of gives you a look. Lar just like looks at her and then looks at you.
By the way, that made my body involuntary flex again, and now I'm wearing a crop top.
I love the idea, just the bits of your clothing just slowly ripping off.
Oh.
You're sending the wrong message! You're sending the wrong message!
I'm aware. I can't help with what my body does.
I can't help my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me.
My body.
By the way, you insulted me carrying things.
I did not! As the freaking lady pinching your butt did.
Whatever happened, it worked. It made me go
She
into
knew
full
what she was
Chad
doing.
mode.
All right. Chad, you and Larg begin loading up these casks as Zarstra comes back out and takes the gold from you. I'll have your heavy lifter will be out front along with my driver. He'll take you to the timbers and bring the cart back once she's done.
Since most gracious thanks.
Oh, of course. Maybe I'll come and see the show now that I don't have work.
Surely it should be spectacular.
We'll see.
And
If
of
they...
course, I'll be there.
I'm gonna come back in and be like, "Ooh, that was good," and then I throw the bar towel back on the.
What happened to your shirt?
Oh, again?
I don't
This is
think-
why I don't wear shirts.
I don't think that we need to ask questions when the gods have given us such a miracle.
Ooh.
Again,
What?
does not know what's happening.
Oh, this is what she rolls high on. Does anybody have a passive perception higher than 18?
Shit.
Higher than 18?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Mine's 9.
Yeah, well, okay, never mind. 1 second, the bar towel's there. The next second, it's not.
Awesome.
That's what it decided to roll high on. Okay, whatever.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh, so good.
Oh no, you want me to make it better? I got this. Oh, the shirt is ruined. What am I gonna do? And I just take off the shirt and I'm like, can you get rid of this for me?
Of course, darling. Yes,
Come on.
of course.
That's a weird place to throw away a
Alright,
shirt.
thank you. And she just starts shoving, trying to push that out of there.
Hey guys, I think I just guaranteed a person to come to watch our show tonight.
That's not what.
Good job.
Like Laura's feet are sliding in place, trying to move you.
Okay. You know what's funny? It's if Stevie would be like, just take one of my fingers and be like, okay, time to go. Just walk casually.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's just like,
Hold on.
Are
I want to see
you
if I fall.
are you all walking, or I'm supposed to take you to the crags? You all turn and you see on this like flatbed wagon with the 3 casks behind a fairly well-fed looking nag on the end to pull the horse or the carriage, and sitting atop is the same dwarf that I described for Chad earlier.
I connect with Zevin. I think we found our man. And to that man, I say, oh, thank you. Most sincere thanks. Yes, we'll be going to the Timbered Crags.
All right, who's getting on?
I'm already in the back benching one of the barrels.
Oh, God. Make a
If you drop that, you owe me all of your beer funds for a month.
make an athletics check, Chad.
You got it. Now that's better. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. Again, Chad, it is very, very difficult, but you eventually manage to pump out a good like set of 10 before you know your muscles are about to give out. I also need you, as you are making, the wagon is continuing and you're done. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
All right. Well, okay. My con is pretty good. Well, it would be a 16, but in this case, it's a 10.
With 10, okay. DC was 12, unfortunately, my friend. You are very, very cold. If you continue, as your sweat has lowered your body temperature a significant amount. If you continue to exert yourself in this way, you will suffer a point of exhaustion.
Gotcha.
Hypothermia incoming.
Hey guys, I'm doing this to keep warm.
You'll want to stay inside from now on. Like you all see Chad shivering pretty intensely after that workout, the pump.
Oh my god.
It's because my body is atrophying. I just need a banana.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so we're all like in this carriage going with the guy to the Timber Crags?
Either on the
And this is
carriage
our man.
or walking around it. Yeah. like near
This
it.
is our man.
Yeah, he's just like driving the carriage, kind of hunched over, just driving the horse.
That
Have
drinking
you
if
worked
I
with
was
Azastra long?
A few months now.
She seems quite charming.
Nice enough.
Should I be worried about her and Chad?
She'll chew him up and spit him out.
Oh no 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 no. Mm,
Uh,
not that I'm not interested. That's not what's happening here. He just is a gentle soul, and this wasn't a good topic conversation. I apologize.
I'm not being rude, ma'am. I don't really care.
Valid. I will shut up.
um, hmm.
I turn
Well, I'm
to
sorry. I just hate awkward silences. Are you coming to the show?
Probably not.
I
Oh,
turn
that's
to Chuck and be like, "Did you see the size of? They were huge, right?
Casks?
Yeah, they're big casks.
Oh, huge casks.
They're the biggest casks. They were really heavy. I almost wasn't able to carry them."
Zevin, who was walking behind the carriage,
Mhm.
is going to jump up, and then he's going to wild shape into his wolf and just curl by Lorelai's feet.
Oh.
You see as Large just kind of like looks back and, what are you all?
Well, I'm a Chad.
We're adventurers. Staying for a couple nights. We're heading north to what the hell is the place called again? The mountains. What are the mountains called?
Mirabar? What is it? What's the
Spine of
next?
the
No, no, no. We're going past Murbar.
Spine of the world.
Spine of the world. We're heading to the spine of the world. This is, I mean, this is a complicated mess. Are you sure? If you feel like, I feel like you're not the type. Do you want to get into? You know what? You're too silent. It's making me uncomfortable.
Just
This is my
be-
brother. I think, sort of. The memories are unclear. There's a lot going on.
I flick her ear.
Just be careful heading up north. I was a part of an adventuring group myself. Got caught in an avalanche. Told Azastra about this. I'm the only one that made it out. Nowhere else to go.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Do you want to tell us over a drink tonight?
Not particularly. I'm telling you now. We were hunting a red dragon.
Wow.
Things didn't go well.
Mm.
I'm gonna be in the background, having my cats wrap around my neck like a scarf.
Mm-hmm.
But Chad hasn't done anything in a minute.
Yeah.
I am comforted and weirded out that Zevin's at my feet. So I keep going to pet, but then wait, am I mad at him? Cause my memories are still weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so then I start doing it as subconscious and then realize I'm doing it and then stop and then just keep getting more anxious. Just talking.
Then I turn to Stevie and I go like this. And I'm like, Stevie, why have we never thought about betting 7 before?
What?
What?
He's in a dog form. Why can't we bet him?
Oh, I heard something completely different.
I heard betting.
I heard betting too. And I'm like,
Why have we never started
dogs?
Why have we never started vetting?
No, I thought you meant take him to bed, like sexy time.
No,
What?
that's so weird.
Betting. What the hell?
Not the
Petting,
best word.
petting, like an animal.
Okay.
I absolutely stop petting him.
Yeah.
What is this guy's name? Or he's pretending to be? What's his name?
Larg.
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 What's he pretending to be?
Is he still looking back at us?
I mean, like
I'm
he's
talking a mile a minute about nothing.
Yeah.
So, like, I stop every time that Chuck clicks my ear, and then I just get confused about what's happening in front of, like, with you at my feet, because I still don't know exactly how I feel about it, and then I start doing it again because I don't know what else to do.
and he's basically said all he's got to say. He doesn't have much more. I mean, if
I'm
you
gonna
ask him questions,
see-
he might answer, but he's not a talkative type.
What I was going to say is, Lorelai, while you're looking down and confused, you'll notice that Zevin's nose is like.
Mm.
Oh.
Make a
And I'm
perception.
gonna.
Make a perception check with advantage. Zevin. Puppy Zevin.
Boom.
No, and so
That one.
are we like focused on trying to pet Seven now? Is that what's happening?
Only
You guys are
ten.
in the back.
Ah,
I'm in the front with Lark.
Oh. I mean,
two
it could
bad
still
rolls.
be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could still
Yeah.
walk over and
I'll,
try. Yeah.
Oh, mage hand like.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. You and I are together. We're both trying to figure out how to pet him.
Like peeking
Yeah.
up over some of the casks,
Right.
and
Yes.
like
And then just,
you're
like,
looking at it,
mage hand
Stevie's mage
floating.
hand comes out from behind them. Oh my god!
I'm
Is
so
there,
sorry about this. There's a lot going on.
Make a sleight of hand check, Stevie. Zevin, what was your perception check?
There's only a 10.
Okay, you rolled with advantage.
With advantage?
Oh,
Unfortunately.
buddy.
No.
I'm so
Unfortunately.
sorry. Well,
Before Steve, I would like to say I'm giving her the help. I like, you got this. We can pet this. We can pet him.
I'm not.
So with the help,
I don't think that's.
No,
gonna,
I don't think-
I
yeah.
don't
No.
think that's gonna help in this.
That's actually disadvantage.
Just normal roll.
14.
14. Okay. Zevin. This is gonna be great. You begin sniffing. You get the strong scent of horse manure. You get the smell of fire brandy. But nothing that you're able to immediately pinpoint on this man. Just because all of those same things are kind of around you already. But then all of a sudden, you feel your back foot just start going. And then you realize that there is a mage hand that is just scritching your fur, and your foot's just involuntarily going.
I was gonna say at first my eyes are gonna open. I'm gonna look at Lorelai like, what the hell are you doing?
Meanwhile, there's both Chad and Stevie's head, I'm imagining, over my shoulders, and a mage hand between my legs going to the dog. And I'm just talking, being like, I don't know what to do. I want to go home.
Larg looks at you, and then looks over to his other side to Chuck on his other side. I guess.
I'm so sorry.
While this is going on, I'm assuming that one of the casks is already pre-tapped, and I could probably pour something
Don't
out.
you dare.
No, not yet. She wouldn't have sold you pre-tapped casks
Or Stevie and Chad would be drunk in the back already.
I feel like I want to give this guy a drink so desperately.
Please tell me we're there.
Yeah, sure. I didn't know if you guys want to talk to him more or whatever, but yeah, you get there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to kind of win him over with a drink. Maybe he'll talk more.
Okay. Make a persuasion check, Chuck.
All right.
We'll say you guys have it unloaded, and then you could be like, let's go ahead and crack this open now.
Oh, for fuck's
Actually,
sake.
I was gonna help, or I'll do my own, but I will go to shake his hand. Be like, in all seriousness, I know that was an adventure of itself. I am truly sorry for your party. That's I haven't known the same grief, but I have known different, and I know how hard that can be. If you wish to join us, we'd be happy to have you, and drinks are on us.
Okay. You can make a persuasion check as well. Go ahead.
In the
Well, I'll raise some guidance.
Is my thing working?
What were you saying? 7.
In the in the moment of the softness, stuff, Zevin is going to like a dog, rub his, like like saying that we care, rub up like up against him, kind of thing.
He like
So he likes being petted. That's what I'm getting.
he shrinks back at you, Zevin, just like looking at you like what the fuck. But Lorelai, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
26.
26.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm a persuasive bitch.
What was your
I know
persuasion?
she needs to be doing her own marketing.
What was
Oh,
your persuasion?
mine?
Yeah. Check.
Oh, just a natural fucking 5.
Okay. For a total of 5.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no,
Okay,
totally.
okay. Okay. Okay.
I feel like I'm coming off as smarmy.
Yeah, like he's like looking at Chuck, and I feel like Chuck's like already got the glass like in his face and just doing like the goblin thing of like not quite getting social
Yeah.
cues.
He means
Totally.
well.
Yeah.
And then he like looks to you, Lorelai. He'll take the drink. He'll take one little tiny sip, realize what it is, and just down the whole thing. All right. Well, she didn't say I had to be back right away. I'll join you for a drink at least.
Hey.
Come on in. And we'll go in and start helping with the bar and getting the cask and shit.
What time is it?
At this point now, it's probably like 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Okay.
It's getting close to performance time.
I just have to make sure we don't forget to pick up cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, I thought they were delivering them.
No, we have to pick them up.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not far. It's just down the street, but they don't deliver. So,
Yeah.
Also, Lorelai doesn't know that we got cookies. This is my favorite
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. Yeah, you have Larg there. Anything as he doesn't help with anything. He just sits there and drinks. Anything you guys want to discuss with him?
Yeah, I'd probably open up about probably my losses as well. Kind of misery loves company sort of thing.
Well, we'd only been traveling together for a few months. I knew him well enough, but I'm an older dwarf. I know what death is. They'll be missed, but I'll be fine. I'm glad I survived.
Can I do an insight check? Does he actually seem sincere? Because what we know of Weevo is that he keeps getting his parties killed.
Make an insight check.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Insight. Oh, okay. 17.
17. Okay. I'm gonna send you a message, Lorelai.
Ooh,
Shit.
secrets.
Secret.
Okay. Alright. I'm still connected with Zevin. Zevin, are you still a dog right now? Or a wolf, sorry? Okay. I'm
So player wise, just so you guys know, I'm just in case things go south. He's just trying to get a strong enough sense that he might be able to figure out him later, if he runs away, if we lose him.
yeah, fair enough.
Now that you've spent some time with him, Zevin, you definitely it was just a bad roll at a at a busy time, but now that you have like much more like one-on-one with him, he doesn't want you to be around him, but he can't control his scent, so you're very familiar with his scent now at this point.
And I'm still connected to your mind, so in your mind, you'll hear, this is definitely our man. Whole story is a lie.
You just see his tongue. You just see his tongue.
I think you can still talk to me. I can still hear you.
I know, but he's just being quiet.
Alright.
He's gonna say, "Okay, we'll keep a close eye. During the show, if you want, we'll stay connected, and I will follow."
Sure. Where's Norma and Horace?
Oh yeah.
I can tell you where Horace is.
Yeah, Horace is still running around town. He is going to be so tired tonight.
He's not going to be able to make it through the show. I
He's
guarantee
definitely
it.
not going to make it through the show.
So,
Is going to be. He's going to be that one kid that got so excited for the party that he exhausted himself, and then he got to the party and fell
Oh my
asleep.
god, that's so cute.
he's gonna be so sad. He's the biggest fan.
It's okay, he's got tomorrow night.
That is me in
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah. Norma is has just been hanging out with you guys, being quiet. But Lorelei doesn't seem to have noticed anything.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna stay connected to Seven. I'll just let her figure it out when she figures it out.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be over at the merch table with Stevie setting it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'd be talking to the owner, being like, "No, we need to make sure everyone can see it. It's got to be a big enough table. We got cookies. We got to make sure we have a place to pin up these flags so that they know where to go buy them."
You're bringing cookies as well. Please
What?
try not to make a mess.
These are for sale cookies, not eating cookies. These are going to be keepsake. I guarantee people are going to put them on their shelves. Have you ever seen a megastar before? People like to keep their merchandise.
Because Chad is so loud, I'm gonna try and catch Laura's eye and just be like,
He just kind of gives you a nod.
I think he's nodding to me. And I'm like, I'm glad we understand.
This will fall under the same terms that we had agreed upon previously.
What, you get part of my cookie sales?
Yes, you are. It is the agreement. I had no agreement for cookies or anything like that.
I don't remember anything in the thing that said a cookie for agreement.
Chad, ear flick, ear flick.
I think, okay, I'll be like, all right, we'll give you part of the cookie sales.
Very well. 50-50 split as your wonderful Lorelei had agreed.
all right.
Well, we're almost time.
Whew. I'll turn to Larg. Please tell me you'll stay for at least one of a couple of songs. Maybe was your party were they a fan of any music in particular? I can try and maybe do an ode or something to them.
That's quite all right. And sorry, he's had a few drinks. That's quite all right. I needs to get the carriage back to stables. Good luck with your performance, though.
Oh, thank you, darling. And she'll lean down and kiss her cheek.
Oh, he like
We hope to see you again.
straightens up a little bit. And he hops on the horse and toddles away back towards the falling orc.
How far is the falling orc from here? Plus or minus 1,000 feet.
Less than 1,000.
Perfect.
About
All I needed to know.
250, 300 feet. Approximately from one side. Well, you weren't at Nightstone. Approximately from the entrance, or the abbey to the edge of town, in Golden Fields. So about 250, 300 feet.
I'm going to go pick up cookies. Is Stevie coming with me, or is Stevie going to stay and set up? All right, Stevie's with me.
Cookie time, cookie time.
Cookie time!
I'm
going
tuning
to,
the fiddle, talking with the opener.
She is a, let's see. She's just a human woman. Very, very plain looking, but she does a cappella stuff. she has like a little harp, but it's just a very like small like tuning harp, so she can get the initial notes. But then she does like real lyrical like Lord of the Rings, like da 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 da, you know, like all kind of all over the place. Uh, so it's very seldom like actual words. She's just oohing and ahhing and just letting her voice convey the emotion.
That is beautiful. Please, I'm not much of a. I don't really like the rigidity of general performances. If you feel so inclined at any point, please feel free to join in.
There's a few songs that I know that you're quite fond of. When the time comes, I'll hop in.
Absolutely! Oh, I can't wait. It's going to sound spectacular.
It'll be
All right, I'm going to go get prepared.
It'll be a real pleasure to perform with the Lorelei Winters.
Woo! What is her name?
Her name is it's a stage name. Evina is what she calls herself. Like Evan, but the Ina at the end.
Copy.
Avino Summer.
That's what you need to do, Lorelai. Get 3 other singers with you, and you could be the 4 seasons.
Oh my god, why?
We are doing an American Idol thing in the middle of this thing now, guys. Stevie, we have a whole new goal.
Oh, man. All right. You.
While this is going on,
yeah.
I'm gonna head over and I'm gonna go see Zevin.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was just gonna ask Jade, like in mental, was like, if did you want me to follow him when he left?
We know where he's working, and we have a familiar relationship. He didn't seem to. I don't think he vexed us with anything, and we're here for another 2 days. So if you feel comfortable with it, I don't think it's needed tonight, but that is your choice. I'm not against it.
Okay.
I was gonna go up to Zevin and let him, buddy. Like I still have a spell I can use. Find him. I still have locate creature. He is a Cretin. As long as he's within 1,000 feet, I'll be able to find him. Garrett looks it up.
And dog form is just kind of like gonna nod his head.
So let me know when you want to go hunting.
Sounds good. I'll stay put for now. I'll curl up kind of by the door, watching guard. Nah. I'll come out of wild shape and then I'll start helping with everything.
Stevie and Chad picking up some cookies, getting the cookies.
That is exactly how that spell would work. Chuck, you are very confident that you'll be able to know his location here in the place.
As long as he doesn't do something stupid.
Yeah. Chad and Stevie, you guys pick up some cookies. A fairly easy task.
Are they each individually wrapped in cellophane with a little ribbon?
No, they're all coming in a box. Like 3 large boxes for each with a dozen cookies in them. There are a couple extras that the lady has held aside for testers for you guys. She hands both of each of you one of the cookies. Stevie, it's almost like the size of an actual like violin for you. But Chad, it's itty bitty like this.
I am impressed.
Thank you. Once you break them apart or bite into them, that's when you'll get the little pop sound.
I think 1, 2, 3, Stevie. Same time.
What are we doing?
We're gonna break the cookie. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
You know that people can hear you when you do that.
I'm sorry. What?
Never mind.
All right. Here we 1, 2, and 3.
There is a very high-pitched, like little ting sound, almost like a string breaking, but there is a very audible, like, kind of snap to it.
I have never been more impressed in my entire chat life. I eat the cookie immediately, and I go, "This is beautiful." Like a single tear goes down my ear, the side of my face.
It's very good. It's a gingerbread actually. She
it's
kind of
so tasty.
she wanted to go with, like, feeding into, like, the winter theme, and it's just like real soft gingerbread, but the drizzle on top that is the strings, like, adds the rigidity to it that is needed to make that snap. There's a little poof of sparkles that go off as well, but not enough to, like, really make a mess. But it is going to be a fairly messy cookie.
That's fine.
All right.
That's not my problem.
The winner heiress cookie is now official.
Zevin, are you sticking with the rest of the party, or are you following Larg?
And I'll be keeping a very close eye on Seven.
So if Zevin goes, are you going to follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so we're supposed to bring this guy in alive, right? That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you imagine
So
that if you brought him in dead, it would be a significant decrease to the bounty. You probably would still get paid, but it would be a significant cut.
Zevin, knowing that how difficult it is to bring someone in alive, especially when it's smaller numbers, he's going to, with what Justin said and Jade, he'll stay this time and to help.
Okay. Stay with the rest of the party. You won't go.
You know what? Because actually,
Make an intelligence check, Zevin. Just straight intelligence.
Okay. 11. Right down the middle.
Actually, I got a question. So when he said he was just going to head back, was he being truthful?
Make an insight check.
So where's Norma in all this? Is she still here?
Yeah,
right?
she's still with you.
Oh, yeah!
She didn't seem to
Nat
pick up
one,
on
baby. That's a nat one.
He was being completely honest. Zevin, what I won't give you a definitive answer, because depending on your role, it may have been a bit more, But Zevin isn't necessarily a bounty hunter, but you would be at least worldly aware of how they work. Once you know that you have your target, it's usually a bad idea to let them out of your sight. However, he was comfortable enough to drink with you, so you don't think that he's suspicious.
Yeah.
But what you know of the Weevil so far, he likes to run.
They live. Okay. Let me just do another roll here.
Sure.
He goes. Okay. Yeah. He will. He actually will follow. Just because. He's inclined. This is the point where this is why we're here, right? So.
Are you sneaking out? Are you trying to?
Oh yeah. It's stealthy for sure.
Well, are you trying to?
Jade is still connected to my mind.
But
so
would Zevin would see, like, kind of get this vibe that Chuck wants to go with you? Would you let Chuck come? The two of you could sneak around together.
Be very obvious about it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's rad.
This is gonna be great. There's gonna be a lot of little teeth showing whenever you step on a line.
I love
give
it.
me a stealth check, both of you. I assume you're trying to stay out of sight.
Fuck's sake, I'm rolling just the shits today.
23
This is
for me.
Oh,
Me, the
that's a
giant wolf
six.
that's bigger than him.
That's a
Wait,
six.
maybe I should
And if
change
I
my
throw
form.
guidance on there,
No.
that's a 10 with guidance.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we did get him drunk,
I-
so
I
maybe.
took that. I rolled with disadvantage. Luckily that I did because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, baby.
So, you guys, as the rest of the party begin, continuing, Chad's having the conversation with Lore about the cookies and making those agreements.
Sorry, I just need to interrupt you guys for a little second. I'm on call right now, and I'm getting a call.
Oh, okay. I'll continue with Zevin for right now. We'll catch up Chuck as we
Yeah.
need. But Zevin, eventually, like, you just get tired of Chuck kind of, taking a step out into the middle of the road from an alleyway. You just grab him and you just kind of have him by the scruff of his new armor. That's just kind of hanging there like a little dog.
Sorry, telemarketer.
No worries. You were scooped up by Zevin. Like you're now like
Yes!
being carried like a puppy in his jaws.
You can see his shield in one hand and his scythe in the other. Just
you can see as Larg is very clearly having a tough time keeping the wagon going straight and actually makes a couple wrong turns. And you know this because he then just like looks back and like you think he's, oh god, he almost saw us, but he's like, oh, shit. And like takes the long way around the blocks, runs into another wagon and is like, ugh, it just kind of nods it off. Eventually, you follow him to the Falling Orc stables where he kind of pulls into the back and parks it. He begins like jostling around and drunkenly undoing the bardings on the horse. And you see as he walks the horse into the stables. What are you guys doing from there? You gonna try to go into the stables too, or what you doing?
Question.
Uh-huh.
Is there, like, I don't know, I guess it's a little too late, but when we were here before, did I notice any, like, other animals that were around these stables? Like cats or birds or anything?
Oh, there definitely would be, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely would be.
Okay. Okay, so when we're not, like, in view, I'm gonna, like, with my teeth, pull them to the side, and I'm gonna come out of wild shape form. And I am going to just whisper to Chuck, wait for any a signal if anything goes wrong. And then, based on a cat that I had seen around the barn before, I'm going to wild shape into a cat that would, that we've seen around there a lot, right? Kind of thing, like based on. And then I'm going to wander towards it and try to find like an opening. Yeah.
Sure. Chuck, what are you doing?
Well, he told me to stay put. So I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
For an I inevitably need it, and then I'm gonna prepare hold person just in case I need to.
Okay. Solid. So to kind of put it into a bit more of a perspective, to get the theater of the mind correct. You are about 40 feet away from the back entrance of the stable. You guys have come through a small little alleyway. Looks like there's a couple different alleyways that lead off, and they all meet in the middle here in this like makeshift pasture. It's more of a mud pit than anything else, but it is a place where the horses can actually get out and run when they are allowed. It opens up into the pasture itself. It looks like he has opened up a gate that is real close to you. You're able to easily fit between the bars of this fenced-in area if needed. So don't worry about that. But that's kind of position-wise where you're at. on the back. You can see around the corner just a little ways attached to the stable by one wall. Actually, no, there's a small little pathway leading between the stable and the actual inn itself, the Falling Orc. And you can see the outside of the Falling Orc where where you imagine the wagon was loaded and things like that. Can I have you both make
Is it?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say before. Is it? I don't know if it's like too late to backtrack a little bit, but before I turned into the cat, would it be possible for me to have cast Pass Without a Trace?
Sure. No, I'll allow that.
It wouldn't work on Justin because
No.
I'd have to be within 30 feet of him,
Yeah, it works
but
on you,
at least for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So can I get a stealth check from both of you and then a perception check? This is going to be a prolonged check. So like you guys are like casing the place. You know what I mean? Like Chuck, you're in your little hidey hole that you can manage, and Zevin, you can hide up in the barn.
Do I get advantage because I'm in a hidey hole?
I don't think so.
It's a good hidey hole. I'm small.
You will be you will be in a box, and it will reduce your initial movement by 10 feet if you to get out of it, if you want the advantage.
I'm imagining the snake, like the box.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I went from a 3 to a 4. This is bullshit.
Like the Metal Gear Solid games where like the whole man sits inside the box.
The box.
Oh my god. Every one of my rolls today has been absolute garbage. I don't think I've rolled over a 10 today.
I'm playing.
Yeah, all right. So my stealth is a 4. I'm not even going to waste my my guidance on it.
I'm playing in another game where I'm a Dampier that's like really, really dumb, but it's set in modern times. So he's
Dampier.
He's addicted to video games, but he's addicted to like old video games, like the original PlayStation and shit like that. So
nice.
I had to disguise myself to look like something because like cameras can't see me, and also I just look like a piece of article clothing. And so it was a stealth mission, so I made myself look like Solid Snake. But like it was the pixelated version, like on a PS1. And they're like, dude, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help you. He's like, but it works in the game. Like, what are you talking about, guys? Like, yeah, I love him. He's basically Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Anyway, so what was your stealth checks again? I'm sorry.
4.
Okay.
Mine was a 29.
29. Okay.
Fuck off.
And then perception checks, please.
Oh, mine was only a 7.
Okay.
Ugh.
Ooh, thank goodness. That's a 22.
22. Okay. We will.
You give me your eyes.
We will pick it back up with you guys here in a moment as Chuck, you're like in a little barrel, just like peeking up every now and again, trying to see what you can see, which isn't much on the inside because there's walls and things in the way. But you do see a lantern, a couple lanterns being lit on the. I saw
awesome.
that. But you do see some lanterns being lit as it gets progressively darker. Zevin, you find a really, really good little hidey spot up in the haymow, up above the different stables. And you can see as there are a couple other wagons around and some saddlebags and things, and you see Larg like picking up a saddlebag and placing it down. You see him kind of look around. He opens it up and kind of starts rummaging through it. Seems to find a nice little comb that he just kind of goes to run through his hair and then stops, not having any, and just decides to brush whatever little bit of his beard is, and he pockets it and he moves over to the next one, starts looking through it, and eventually like he's kind of stumbles around and leans up against one of the wagon wheels and got some hay on either side, and he pops open a little flask and just starts sipping on it. He's going to do that for a little bit, so we'll pick it back up Lorelai, the opening act has begun. She sings a few lovely little arias, and it gets into one that's a bit more like jaunty, and kind of has like a bit of a call and response. It's meant to be more playful because she's doing things that the crowd definitely just probably isn't going to be able to replicate, and that's kind of the fun of it, to let the crowd just ham it up and have a little bit of fun. And as she's finishing up, she's keeping the beat going, and then she's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct pleasure of announcing for the first time ever a double night performance. The first night for Lorelai Winters." Lorelai, you come out, and it is this is a legitimate stage. This is probably the nicest stage that you performed on so far. And you can see that several tables and chairs have been moved, and this place is fucking packed. There are a ton of people in there, and you can feel the excitement already. Can I have you please make your performance check?
So same with the pyrotechnic.
Oh, okay.
I mean, whatever we normally do.
Yeah, you have
for
an
the-
advantage on it, or Stevie can also roll a performance check.
Up to you.
Why can't we hear you?
I can't hear you.
What's going on there?
Nope.
Nope.
Talk to me,
still not.
Goose.
Talk to me, Goose.
Uh-huh.
Lorelai Winters
Hey,
lost
Not
her
me
voice.
with microphone problems.
Ha ha! Welcome to Helsinki, Finland. Oh,
Oh.
Hi. Yeah.
making our way downtown.
And you're all dead. Lorelai, you were gone for 5 seconds. It's been 20 years.
Narnia rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, still nothing. Oh,
Okay, my headphones have decided to just pooch out, so
Oh.
Okay.
sorry.
Say that again.
Oh, you can roll with advantage or
Okay,
shit
we're
rolls.
back in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can.
Sorry, I said it doesn't matter to me. Either one. I can roll twice, or you can roll.
Roll twice. Why don't you roll twice? Let's try.
All right. Oh my god, that fell. I will take it. That's a 29.
29.
shit.
Hell
Perfecto.
yes.
Fuck. That
My
is
first
a
roll
wicked
was
number.
a 9, and the second roll was a 19.
Oh
Oof.
man, that's a significant difference. Lorelai, the tempo keeps up as she lets off, and you dive right into it, and the energy doesn't even skip a beat. Shortly into your performance, you eventually invite I already forgot her name, Eviana.
Yeah.
Up, and the two of you have a beautiful duet together. She seems to be having the time of her life. This is a
Oh, same. I start doing like Lindsay Sterling shit and
Oh,
dancing with her
nice.
around. Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Chad's over there at the merch table, just going crazy. Chad, you see a very dolled up half ogre woman walk in the door. She sees you and smiles. Well, hello there.
Chad is in full carny mode. He's got the soiree, and he's like, "How you doing?"
Are you keen for dancing this evening?
Does a knife cut a rug? And he's on the dance floor.
Oh
She-
shit!
Stevie, you by the merch table as Chad just runs past you. You see her just kind of hike up her bodice and, oh baby, as she just walks in. You see as Laura is like, but oh, all right, well, She paid the cover charge. How are he'll look to you, Stevie? How are things going?
Good. Things are selling, and everyone seems happy.
Good, good. One night of two. Oh, this was a good decision.
By the way, we're selling the cookies for 5 gold pieces a cookie.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Are we-
god.
It's Taylor Swift.
Shit.
It's Taylor Swift prices.
Oh my god. Okay, Stevie, give me a persuasion check. It's gonna be a fucking
Oh,
straight
great.
roll, though.
I know. I was gonna be like,
Holy
okay, sure. Let's try.
Brutal.
DC is super high on this, my friend.
That's like real life $100 for a cookie.
I know. I was like,
You can change the price if you want to, Stevie.
Our market we
13.
need to make adjustments on our market manager.
Yeah, no, it's like 13, and then I think if we don't sell well, I'll be like, I think we gotta lower the prices.
You can do whatever you need to. We just need to make a profit on it.
Yeah. So at 30, like,
We make profit on two gold.
yeah, it's 2 gold. Like, it's not a gold piece per cookie. It's 10 for like 20 for 36.
That's
She's
what
in
you
a
paid.
box.
Yeah, that's what you paid. You
No,
paid
I know. So we
10
don't need
gold
5
pieces
gold
for 3
pieces to
dozen.
make a.
All right,
Oh.
fine. You can sell them for a gold piece of cookie.
I know. It's like, I don't know, man. A gold piece of cookie. Then we go 50-50 with what's his face it, and then.
So you,
Fine, go.
you
gold
start out at
piece of-
you start out at 5, and
You gotta make the
Down to
demand.
1.
You gotta make the demand.
then
Yeah.
and then
So I literally did the math. If you sorry, but yeah, if you sell them at 50 silver per cookie, you're still making 170 gold.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What is this?
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
Chad. I don't know math.
Yeah. Okay. So Chad says 5, and I'm like, no. 50 50 silver pieces.
Okay.
It's still got a 5 in there. Like, hold up.
As far as I know, you said 5, and I'm good.
Okay. So 50
Oh wait, my math is wrong.
50 gold pieces.
50
Well,
still.
your roll.
No, 50 silver.
50 silver. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you were. What was your persuasion roll?
13.
13. Okay. Okay.
Like, hold on. Like you said it. I'm like,
Oh, Lorelai fucked up. What's the
My
math?
math is a little wrong. My math is a little wrong. 50 silver pieces per cookie is 85 gold.
that's
I
still
had
fine.
doubled it by
We
accident.
have to buy more cookies for tomorrow night.
Yeah, it'll still
It only
cost.
costs you 10 for 3 dozen.
I
Yeah, it's
don't
fine.
do math.
I'm accounting.
No, no.
And I'm accounting for the 2 cookies you guys already ate.
Yeah.
No,
Those were sample cookies.
Those are samples. Those are samples.
Those are maker's dozens. Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
That's
so
fine.
50 gold pieces
It's
or
fine.
silver pieces per cookie. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You sell about a dozen of them as the show is going on, but it definitely slows down as they don't really catch on quite as well as you would have hoped. Lorelai, what does the midpoint of your performance look like? Is it still high
Midpoint.
energy, or are you starting to like bring it down and slow down a little bit at this time?
I would actually probably say at like the 3rd point I slowed it down a little bit, like almost kind of like ease into like calm before storm sort of thing. So I would have eased down around a 3rd, and then as it's approaching the half time, I'm going full swing back into it,
Okay.
bringing them back up, and with a happy finish for just an intermission.
Okay. As you're getting make a perception check for me, actually.
Okay. It's an 18.
Chad and Stevie perception as well.
10-minute warning, Jade.
Hmm?
120
Yep.
over here, or is that one? Or is it 130 your time?
It's
Perception,
sorry,
Yeah, we're getting close.
it's 1:30 your time, 4:30 my time. I've got
Yeah.
10 minutes left.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Well, my perception right now is 4, so all I'm seeing is busty ogre boobs.
Yep, as she is dancing all up on you, Chad.
I'm basically doing the pony dance right now.
Yep.
I'm 11 perception.
Okay. Lorelai, as you're getting towards the end, the finish isn't quite as clean as you want it because something was ringing, something was toning consistently, and it was off your normal beat. And then as you finish your song and the crowd cheers, you still hear the ringing. Zevin and Chuck, you start hearing the ringing as well. Zevin, it kind of wakes you up from your little cat nap because you rolled really poorly on your perception check, so you started dozing off in your kitty form a little bit. But Chuck, you hear it very clearly as you see a few bugbears sneaking around the back of the barn, looking to head on the inside, and then you hear the ringing of alarm bells. Giants! Giants on the western side! Giants on the western side! The rest of you in the inn hear somebody rush in. Giant attack! Giant attack on the western side! Get to cover! Get to cover! And there's a maelstrom of people rushing around and moving. Stevie and Chad, I need you both to make dexterity saving throws as the crowd comes rushing out.
I'm on the stage. I see the kind of trajectory. I yell Bardic for you both. Well, I yell where to go, like how to avoid it. Bardic for you both.
Sure.
What's your bardic again?
D8.
D8.
How long does our mental connection go for?
That is a 16.
19.
Okay. How long?
That's with a bardic. Thank you.
How long
Yeah,
is
I
the
know.
mental connection between you and Zevin, Lorelai?
There's no time limit. But
Cool.
there is a. Hold on. Let me double check. There might be a distance now that I'm thinking about it. Oh my God, where are you? Stop it. Features and traits. Awakened mind is. Yeah, there's no time limit, but it's within 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so it was a second.
That's to connect. That's to connect to them. I guess I would imagine it would stay for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Let me do some things real quick.
And those bugbears are trying to get into this barn?
They are. Zevin, you won't be able to see them in time to react, unfortunately, because you rolled pretty poorly on your check. But what I will do is this. As you guys rush out, I will ask, we're going to call it here, but when we start out, I'm going to ask now, are you guys know that you need to head towards the western wall, but the falling orc is on the eastern side of the city.
Now you're running with me. Sure.
So where is the inn crew going? Dangers on, like, an attack is happening on the western wall, it seems.
By the way, the second you said giants are attacking, and I heard that, ooh, baby, I'm running towards them giants.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
got
gonna
a new
say
axe I gotta try.
I would head to western wall. If I see Norma and Horace around us, I'm telling them where to go to help them.
Okay. Solid.
And I'm making it very clear that this is not optional. They have to go help them.
Okay. Yeah, they don't want to mess with the giants anyway. They're like, oh, okay, yeah. So
And I'm sure they don't want to lose out on the rewards, so they're going that way.
Stevie, where are you heading?
I follow Chad.
Okay. So what I'll do is move you guys outside of the city.
This is gonna go great. We've split the party in a city.
Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first time.
We
Not the
got
first time.
this.
This time we're split a little more evenly.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Jade.
Freaking legend.
I know, but
Literally.
it's not just me.
It's you, it's Chuck, it's Horace, and Norma. There's 4 of you guys. You're gonna be fine.
Horace and Norma are going to take a little bit of time to get there. But and then I need to fix this one. So Chuck and Zevin, you guys will get another map. I have other tokens on the map that I need to clear off. So you guys will have a secondary map to work on. But so what I will do for now, though, let's put everybody on this map for now so you can see it, and then but as you guys rush over and head up onto the walls, you see. Oh, come on.
I'd like to say, as I'm running out of the tavern to my big orc lady that wants to dance with me, being like, "Sorry, doll, Daddy's got to work," and he's gonna run out.
Oh, sweet Christ!
You see.
I do not like confident Chad.
I know. I kind of just look at them like, ew.
As you guys
Jesus,
as you guys rush up onto the walls, you can see a army of goblinoids on the other side, all getting ready. You see hobgoblins in the midst of a charge towards the wall. You see smaller goblinoids scattered around, and 3 large ogres with strange devices on their backs. Those of you from Golden Fields recognize these as goblin huckers. They have little catapults on their back that they launch goblins from. Calling the shots from the back, you see a massive frost giant that is just pointing his large axe at the wall, screaming. As a point of note for all of you, the hobgoblins, these little red dudes, those tokens represent 1 goblin. The same can be said with the ogres and the giant. The goblins, however, 1 token represents 2. So there are 2 creatures per goblin token. So bear that in mind as you get up to the top. You are not alone. There is a heavy presence of forces. So you guys will basically during this fight, movement speed on this map, movement speed is doubled. So you guys can get around a little faster. And then at the end of each round, those who have stayed and are fighting the wall are going to be able to control one of these 4 ballista as well, unless they are destroyed. Zevin and Chuck, however, you guys are going to be on a different map in the stables themselves, with a group of bugbears who seem to be trying to take Larg away.
How many?
There are 10 of them.
Oh, yeah!
Also, I want to point out that confident Chad is because of fire whiskey.
Nice. Great! Oh
nice.
no!
That's what fire whiskey does to Chad.
No!
I really gotta go. I love you so much.
Yeah. See you.
Right, bye.
I'll see you in a couple hours.
Yep, that's where we'll call it for today. The screen's going to be all messed up, and I don't feel like fixing it for right now. So, thank you everybody for joining us. We love the we love the attention. You know, that's the whole reason that we do this. We just are just desperately starved. No, we having a lot of fun doing this. Check us out in 2 weeks, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Also, if you want to check on our old stuff, I'm putting it up on YouTube. Helix D&D on YouTube. You know, go and do the things like share, subscribe, leave a comment that, hey, I like that voice, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's us. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.